of us sit at the knee of our mother and grandmother and had our hair braided.
I never let up on this dream of owning my own business, and Diane Carol Bailey helped me to realize that dream.
Tonight we honor those who have impacted the natural hair movement. Each has played an integral role in freeing the minds of our society with regards to natural hair.
There's something to be said about being first. Without you, tonight could not have been possible. Honorees, you truly inspire us, and I know you have inspired me.
Because I'm not a pioneer, I don't consider myself one, but I have been in the business since 1990, and I knew all of the pioneers personally, and I went into the business with one of the master pioneers, Marion Council George, who is my mentor. And so I felt like with the natural hair care industry being so big as it is now, it's like $1 billion industry, I felt it was time for people to know who really laid the foundation, because people just didn't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the masters.
Anita did a fantastic job. I love the fact that we were all there together. It was a beautiful, loving, warm, embracing feeling to have worked this hard and be recognized for your work. And that just was the most rewarding thing that could happen. Hi. This is the most amazing feeling, the most loving feeling I've felt in a very long time. Thank you. Love you too. I didn't choose this. This profession chose me. Tonight is about relationships, and my life has been about relationships. Relationships around beauty, relationships around business, nurturing one another. I've been nurtured so much by the people who are sitting here right now, who honored me, and I honor them as well. Thank you so very much. Natural hair has been around for centuries, so that entity is not really new. It's how we interpret it that's going to make the difference. So I believe that interpreting it means, again, new literature, books, movies, TV shows, comic strips, toys. I mean, it's endless and that's how any institution indoctrinates you to believe something is good. It's a thread that goes through everything we do, not just one thing. It's what we eat, it's how we think, it's what we play with, it's what music we listen to. It's everything.
I think the Master Pioneer ceremony was so great. I felt like I was at the B.A.D Awards. It was really, really a phenomenal event. I felt like it was a reunion of my artistic colleagues who I've seen throughout the years at the World Natural Hair and Beauty Show, where most of us met based on Talia Wajid's dream for us to come together to learn from one another.
Wow, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for all of you guys being here. I would like to thank Miss Anita Hill Moses for bringing us together in such a special way. My grace and flow goes wherever I go because my talents lie in these blessed hands. Thank you.
I think it's important to have an event like this we had tonight so that we can recognize developers, pioneers, people who have paved the ways for others to follow. And I think it's time that we be recognized for our efforts. And tonight it was done in a very splendid way.
The Master Pioneer Awards ceremony, the inaugural, because this was the very first, was totally awesome, fantastic. I know what it takes to produce a show. Anita and I go back far in this industry. First time the level of excellence and professionalism was above the standard. You don't just come out the box with a show of this quality. Well, actually, let me tell you what it is. It's what I was talking about. It's integrity. The level of integrity that she has, the level of spirituality, the level of caring. And that's what makes all the difference, whether it's in a product you produce, an event you produce, a book you write, whatever it is, it's like really who you're being.
What I want to say is what this, all of these, Talani and Diane and Talia, foundation. And my pastor talked today about building. And I said, ooh, yes. You see, everybody here planted a seed, sowed a seed. And the seed was part of the building process of this natural hair industry. Dig down deep, go inside, and bring it out, African people. Thank you.
Masters, she could have just said pioneers. We're all pioneers, right? First did this, first did that. Master pioneers, it's important that she said that in the title because it reflects levels of competency. When you're a new jack, you're a novice. Then you do X amount of clients or have X amount of years in your field. Then you become like a junior or intermediate. And then it's a very divine place when you are the gestalt of being in that thing. From the people you met, the places you go, and the head you touch, the conversation. It's so many things that make you sit in the seat. Now you are a master.
Oh, the award ceremonies tonight was awesome. Anita did a wonderful, excellent job. And it was so warming to just see all the people that came out just to honor us. And to see my peers, be honored. Thank you. As you can see, I came all the way from Detroit to celebrate. I first, of course, want to give honor to God. We have made a big sacrifice, but it was a love sacrifice. It was a passion sacrifice. And I believe that when you're chosen by God, some things you don't know that you're going to do, and then you're in it. And I remember asking, why am I doing this? I never wanted a salon. I never wanted to do hair, even though as a child, that's all I did, right? So, but I remember the Lord saying that this is the key to everything you want to do. I wrote this song called Free to Be Me. I'm free to be me, the natural me. The woman God created I'm supposed to be, full of virtue and vitality, creative, innovative. In my reality, there's you and me, a world jammed full of versatility. Red and black, black and green, spirit, carnality, seen and unseen, a butterfly to be, soaring through the air ever so freely, landing where I choose to be, to create a life made just for me. I'm free to be me, the natural me. I'm free to be me. Standing on the stage is the greatest work that my husband and I have done together. This is my daughter, Sakina, and she's modeling the expression of what natural hair care meant to me in a place of silence when I learned how to do this. My teacher, Nawili Ayo, called her the queen of the itty-bitty braids. And this is what I learned to do in silence. All of us understand what we have paid forward in time and energy with our families, the sacrifices that we have made ours, thousands and 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 thousands of hours on our feet, behind your heads,
comforting, nurturing, listening to the deepest secrets that you hold and would tell no one else. We have held you firmly, clearly, powerfully. We have done that with grace and ease. I thank you from the bottom of my soul, and let's move forward. Forward ever, backward never.
I would like to thank everyone for being here, and yeah, I'm nervous. And Anita, I would like to thank you for having this award ceremony. It's, long overdue, and I would like to thank all of my colleagues and congratulate you all too, because you all have done a wonderful job, and we have all worked together to build this industry as we continue to build it. Sheila spoke about working together, which is the only thing that's going to keep this industry going. I do the World Natural Hair, Health and Beauty Show to, want to create a forum where we could all come together and just keep the industry going, basically, and create workshops and education, because that's what's going to keep it going too, and we have to work together. And I just want to say thank you again, and you said it all, so it's really not much left to say. But thank you all so much.
I saw tonight as a distinct shift. A distinct shift. There are times when you have the opportunity to witness history and our story transform in the moment. That was what I saw took place tonight.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. I just want to say how honored I am to be among the sheroes that are seated in front of me. But I also want to say a special thank you that I would remiss if I do not mention Arimola Mandela, as some people have spoken. Mandela has been my mentor. So thank you again. And thank you.
I think that this award is going to become the Emmy, the Oscar of the natural hair industry, and I feel tremendously honored to be one of the first people. I would not have thought that something as wonderful as this could happen to me. I always say when great things like this happen, I always say, I must have done something good.
The Master Pioneers Awards was wonderful. I really appreciated the award, and I thought Anita had an excellent idea in bringing together all the masters from so many years ago.
Wow. I'm so happy to be nappy right now. This is just a wonderful, wonderful event. Thank you so much, Anita. Thank you so much. I am here with the people that actually birthed the natural hair industry. We gave birth to it like you give birth to a baby, and now it's growing into a fabulous, phenomenal, perpetual beast. And I'm so proud to be a part of that. Thank you, Diane, for that first textbook, because that textbook has meant a lot to me. Thank you, Talia, for the World Natural Hair Show, because that hair show gave us all the opportunity to express ourselves. And we did some real expressing, and I love it. I loved it. We loved it. Thanks, Anita. Thank you. It's wonderful. You think you're doing a little bit when you're sitting in your cubby doing your work. But when you recognize, it was wonderful, it was fabulous. I thank God. I'm very thankful for it.
Let me get that out. This is amazing. Is there another word besides amazing? I don't know what it is. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Anita. This hair industry is mega money. We gotta start giving the money to the Koreans. I'm not being racist, I'm just saying. that they don't understand the texture of my hair. They don't know what's going on inside my body because they're not there. So we have to come together and respect the fact that we have something in common that God gave us. It's a gift. We can share the gift. There's enough nappy hair for everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I am delighted that we have taken the time not only to honor our own, but honor those of our sisters that have given their life to keep us beautiful and whole and healthy. Well, my pioneer is Talani Kennard, who did my hair for years, who took my daughter as a 15-year-old teenager and trained her in the art of natural hair care. So she was my co-mother in raising my daughter. And then when I remember the work of Talia Wajid and Sister Morsalette, I mean, I'm just amazed that we are still doing it. So we are consistent, we can work together, and we can control our image. So I'm just delighted to be here.